The Tale of Bimble and Bramble. The Hour-Long Argument. Deep in the middle of the Snugglewood Forest, where the trees hum soft lullabies and the mushrooms glow like tiny night lanterns, lived two small beasties named Bimble and Bramble. Bimble was fuzzy and round, shaped a little bit like a dandelion that could roll away if a wind puffed too hard. Bramble, on the other hand, was tallish. Well, as tall as a kid's backpack, and covered in gentle purple spikes that wiggled whenever he laughed. Every morning, the two beasties would meet beside the Burbling Creek. It got its name because it never just gurgled, it burbled, bubbled, burped, and made every silly sound you could think of. Bimble loved to skip stones across it. Bramble loved to splash Bimble when he least expected it. They were the best of friends. One sunny morning, Bimble arrived with a special rock. Not an ordinary rock, oh no. This rock was shaped exactly like a heart and shimmered pink whenever the sunshine hit it. He found it under a mossy log and thought it was the most wonderful thing the forest had ever created. Bimble wanted to show it to Bramble right away. Bramble gasped when he saw it. Wow, Bimble, that's the sparkliest rock I've ever seen. Can I hold it? Bimble paused. He loved his friend, but he really loved the rock too. Well, maybe. Just be careful. It's special. Bramble nodded so hard, his spikes wiggled like noodles. He held out his hands, but the moment he touched the heart-shaped rock, splash! He fumbled it, and it tumbled right into the Burbling Creek. Bimble's mouth dropped open. Bramble's eyes went huge. The Burbling Creek burbled louder, almost like it was giggling. You dropped it, Bimble cried. I didn't mean to, Bramble shouted back. You never pay attention. You didn't warn me it was slippery. You're always clumsy. You're always bossy. And just like that, they got into a great big silly beastie argument. They stomped their feet, they crossed their arms, they turned around and muttered things like, hermfity, and the argument went on, and on, and on, for a whole howling, grumbling, roaring hour. Every animal in Snugglewood heard it. Squirrels covered their ears. Owls blinked in confusion. A deer tiptoed away like, nope, not my business. Finally, when they had said every grumpy thing they could possibly think of, they both got tired. Beasties don't have much storage space for long-lasting anger. Their hearts are too soft and squishy. Bramble sighed first. I'm sorry I dropped your rock, Bimble. I really didn't mean to. Bimble sighed too. I'm sorry I yelled. I was just scared it was gone forever. They both sat on the creek's edge. And then, the Burbling Creek, which hated seeing anyone sad, made an extra big blorp. The water gurgled and bubbled and pushed something shiny to the surface. It was the heart-shaped rock. It plopped onto the grass at their feet, sparkling even brighter than before. Bimble and Bramble laughed. Big, belly-shaking beastie laughs. They hugged. They apologized again. And they promised that even if they argued sometimes, they'd always find their way back to being friends. The rest of the day, they played, splashed, skipped stones, and shared a mossy muffin they found under a toadstool. Because that's what true beastie friends do.